peace and goodwill. Now this is my finishing cooking today. So today this is spinach Chinese cream soup. I must try now. I must tell you, it's very delicious. It's really nice. The taste is fragrance, and then feeling very smooth onto the throat, heartwarming, really nice. Now this one is the noodle. I must say it's very delicious too. If you add a bit of lime on it, and it's wonderful, you can eat it. So here we go. Okay. Now this is the soft tofu. I already just now cut one slice. So this one is another slice. It's just only about very small, say about half a cm. I want to show you how small they are. And then another one is just like this, one small slice. So we don't use a lot, we use half will do. So shift it because they are very soft. So what I do is I turn it over. I have to put across because they are wet, you know. So I turn it over. Just use knife, flip it this way. Cut it very teeny tiny. If you like to eat more, you like to eat a little bit big, it's up to you. So now it dropped into one over there. It's okay. So now I cut it again. Small, tiny, teeny, tiny. It's more than enough. Now you can see it's so small piece. If it's too big, then you just trim it with your knife. Half a bowl is more than enough. But if, as I say, if you like to have more, then in this case you can cut more. This is half a bowl, but maybe too little. Okay, then we add a little bit more. Just one slice. Shift it, and then 1, 2, 3. So go in this way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. So we never use the finger to touch because it will break, you know. So this is more than enough. So now I will show you the second part. This is the shrimps, the small shrimps. 3 pieces. What I do is I have already washed and then cut it into cubes. Afterward, we will put it into the soup. So let me this one put it aside first. So the ingredients, yeah, the ingredient is spinach. Now this is the Chinese spinach. I already cut and then clean it. The stem is one side, the leaf is one side. So what I'm going to do now is that I need to fry the spinach. Fry it well, and so is this. And then put to blend. Put a bit of water to blend it to fine. And then we will put it into the soup. So now I put some oil, yeah? Just say about 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon, I have about almost 300 grams, or you call it 2 bundles of the vegetables. So a little bit, but don't want so oily, you see. Now I fry the garlic. Garlic, just a full 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon garlic, because we are making soup, so we cannot put too much. So 1 teaspoon garlic. So now we fry the pan. First pan fry. You don't pour in like that, you take from here so that it will not have water. So we fry the pan first. Why must fry? Fry it so that you have the aroma, the smell, the fragrance of the vegetable, so that it won't be so greeny, you know, when you make into a soup. So sometimes the soup, right, if you don't cook it properly, they have a smell. So sometimes the children or even the adult, we don't like it. So now I put in the vegetable leaf. I just only need to fry and blanch it. Blanch it with water can if you want to. This one can blanch, but I don't want to blanch. I want to fry it so that the smell of the garlic and the vegetables have a big good flavor. Soup must cook well, no? So the soup itself, I already prepared. I have chicken stock. Now, if you want to make this soup and then you have no time to make chicken stock, you can go to cold storage or NTUC to buy. You just buy chicken soup, or the fish or the ikan beli one also can. So you buy chicken stock is easy. It's in the packet. You don't pour so much. You pour half because it's very salty. And you add a little bit of water. Now you see I fry already, right? So no need to fry too long. I off it. And then I will put water and a little bit to blend. So now I'm going to blend it. I just blend it, right? And then put it into the blender. So I will put a bit of water. Just about half a cup. I put half a cup water, and then I put the blend. So you blend it into smooth and fine. Then I have a look. See how is it? Is it very fine? So this soup, it can be old and young and even anybody can drink. Okay, so now this is my soup. You can buy, as I said, from a supermarket, a box. There's chicken stocks. You pour half because it's very salty. Then you have to mix it a little bit with other water, plain water. So this one, for me, the soup is already 3 bowls, a rice bowl. This one is the chicken stock. Now it's warming up already. So now you just pour in. Just now I blend the spinach. So I put it in. Okay, pour all of them in. Scrape it clean, or you can pour water to just rinse it. So it's all totally green, right? Okay, so this one we let it boil a little. Too much. Then we, at the meantime, when it let it boil, once it start to boil, I will add in the cut strips, and then I will put in the soft tofu, or you call it beancurd. Then 2 to 3 tablespoons corn flour mixed with a half bowl of water, and you slowly pour it in to thicken it. Then it's finished. The soup is cooked and done. Now I'm not going to put in the shrimp first. I need it to boil. Give a 1 boil. Once it's boiled, I will add in the shrimps and add in the tofu and the shrimps. So it's complete. So now you want to have a good soup, what you need to do is that add seasoning. Because just now when I fry the spinach, I did not add seasoning. I will wait all be inside the soup, then we do. Now the best is that to have a very delicious meal, a delicious soup that you enjoy, is that you must drop a few, say half a teaspoon of rice wine, or you call it hoa tiao jiu, you know, just a drop of it. So I will say that how many drops? I will say teaspoon. One teaspoon is enough already. This one is just to have a kick and clear the greeny kind of veggie smell. So now it is hot already, warming up. I put in the shrimps. Just now I already clean up. So you see, and then stir it. The shrimp is very fast, it will cook because it's very small piece. So now we need to let it really boil. Once boiled, I will put in a tofu. Then I will pour in the corn flour. Now, corn flour itself, you can put in, say, give me a spoon. The water, that much. Say it's about 50 ml. 50 ml is quite thick, the water 50 ml. Put in 2 tablespoons of corn flour. One, a high one, 2 tablespoons. Then you mix it, okay? Stir it, and then you slowly wait. You have to pour into the soup. Now the water boiling, right? Okay. So now the water is boiling. Wow, it's very nice smell. Then we pour in the tofu, the soft tofu. Can you see something white all floating up? Huh? Okay. So now I put seasoning first. What I do is I put a bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper, because after that you put corn flour, it thicken up, it will not be able to do some more. So now stir. Now as you stir, you pour in corn flour mixture. But corn flour mixture is best that you have to be a little bit careful. Don't pour all. You have to slowly. Now I do slowly, and you stir. Keep on stirring. Just pour the corn starch in slowly, and then you see it's thickening or not. If it's thickened, then you don't pour anymore. But it's not yet, then a little bit more. This soup is supposed to be thick. Well, on the other hand, if you like to add milk, also can. But in Chinese, we don't like milk. Soup is soup. But sometimes for the younger generation, they like to have milk. So when you drink the time, you can add milk. Or you also can put something on the top, like sprinkle some ikan bilis or some bacon, up to your choice. Now this is already thickening. But if you want the soup to be very thick, you can add another tablespoon of cornstarch. Do you think this is nice to drink? So it depends. So this is very beautiful. It's thick already. So this is my beautiful spinach soup for today. So this is done. So off we go. Now I have not give a taste, so I'm going to taste it first. See how is it. Now this one is the noodle. In Chinese we call it low shi fan. This is something like a rack. They call it like a rack noodle. They are short, long, that kind of not too long, said about a finger or 2 inches like that, Now, I know certain place might not have this, but then in this case, you just use other noodles, or you can use kway teow, the white color one. But this is the actual ingredient for this noodle. They are very nice to eat, very pleasant, and then very heartwarming when you eat. You feel really so good. No need to bite hard, and also it's good for people at teething time or having a toothache. I think this is a very good noodle for them to eat. But I'm going to add a bit of light sauce. Just bought a new light sauce, I bought a new one, so I want to try. Now pour it a little. So we just season it well. So this one must be it's already well seasoned. So now I just string it. I add prawn. Prawn also I season, but I did not put corn flour. For certain dishes you need to put corn flour, right? But this noodle, when you cook, you don't put corn flour. No need to thicken it. So just fry the noodle well, fry the string now well. And all this cook, then the last we put in the noodle. So you see the shrimp is well done, but don't overcook, okay? So this is the way that we cook, but no need to reduce the fire, it's just nice. So now I'm going to drop in the noodle. Drop in the low shi fan. So this is called the short noodle. You just fry it there. Then it has a mixture, the prawns, the minced pork, and season the noodle. It's very delicious, I must tell you, and very amazing. Sweet and nice and pleasant. And you feel that you're eating something, wow, better than char kway teow, you know. Now, this one I just simmer it in that way. So, I'm going to add this dark sauce. It's a little bit sweet, huh? So when you cook this dish, you need to put a little bit of sweet dark sauce. You want it to make very dark also can. So we just fry it, you see? Wow. So delicious, you know? Even you look at it already, you know it's so delicious. Children love it. This one, my grandchildren, especially my grandson yesterday, he was here. He ate this and asked me, what is this noodle? And I tell him, and he loved it. And surprisingly, he eat with the vegetable. Now this one, the last one, we put in the vegetable. And then I would like more vegetables, so I put in the spring onion plant. So just now put a bit, so it might not be very seasoned. So a little dash of pepper, black sauce, another brand. So this one is the superior one. So now we mix them together and we fry. It's cooked already, no? But I need to taste, see whether it's tasty or not. So the vegetable is green. You can see green, you can see the meat. So there's a multicolor. And after that, you eat with chili or eat with belacan, Eat with belacan chili. So let me taste, see whether it's tasty or not, If it's not salty enough, then I need to add a bit more seasoning. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Very nice. Now this is cooked, done. Very nice. Sweety, sweety lah. But if you don't like sweety, sweety, then you don't put in such dark sauce with sweet dark sauce, just normal dark sauce. And this is done. So I present you this later on. We come back. So this is my finishing. I like to present to you, and then give me more likes, and then do subscribe, and always share with your friends. The love of it is always share. And my cooking, I always say love, peace, and joy. Thank you.